Alright, so hello. Display enhancements. That's what I wanted to look at. Now I'll tell you that I have what I like to do on display enhancements in Skyrim totally down pat. I know what I like and I do that, and that's, I'm like, set it and I'm done. However, in Fallout 4, I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm not exactly sure what settings are the best for me, but this doesn't conflict with anything. You can always play around with it. You can totally change the way your game looks, and if you don't like it, if you run into a situation where you're like, oh, well, that doesn't work for me, you can remove the effects very easy. So let me just show you. The first thing you do, and it's better if you do it during the daytime, because during the daytime you get more light and you can see the color changes better. So, oops, wrong button. So anyway, I'm going to go into display enhancements, and now again, you can use example presets if you want. You can just go boom. Oh, that's pretty ugly. That is pretty ugly, isn't it? That's really a lot of red. But you can play with it more. You can either add on more examples, like you can do, this will just add to the one you already chose. So this will add preset 2 and preset 1. I'm not sure that really did anything for us that helpful. Now I feel like we have a lot of red and blue. Okay. I mean, you can really play around with the looks of your game. And some of these presets, if you can find good combinations, and some people know the good combinations, you can probably look it up online and find some. Unfortunately for me and you, I do not know. I do not know those good combinations. So what I prefer to do is something else. Though you can play around with that all day. So let's remove all that, okay? Let's just, away with you. Let's go back to our normal game. Thank you very much. Okay. So we're back to our normal game. See, everything looks the way it did. My eyes are a little freaked out, but it does look the way it did. Okay, so there is another option. You can do random presets. I don't know what this does to you. Did that do anything? Oh. Okay. Yes, it did, finally. Oh, it has made a weird, look at that. That's interesting. For taking pictures, yes, you might really find this interesting. Look how that blurs out the distance behind you. See, some people know how to do these things already. They don't just find it by accident like I do. But look. See how the background is blurred out and she sort of stands out in the front? That's a good picture taking. And I did that just random. You saw, totally it was an accident. I would not be able to recreate this on purpose in a million years. Nonetheless, it's good photographic stuff, but is this something I would want to play? No, I would not. But it's good for, wow, that's really cool. I would love to know the settings that I have right now. You could really use that. Anyway, you get the idea. You can come in here and you can do a lot of different things. Now, if you don't want to generate, I'm going to do one more random. Let's just have some fun with this. Is my Pip-Boy purple? Oh, whoa. I think everything just went crazy again. Oh, there we go. Oh. All the changes. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, that was, woo, that's, I would say that's a random we did not want. Let's get out of this. That's pretty funny. So you can get all kinds of effects. You can still get to your Pip-Pad or Pip-Boy though. You can remove all the presets. Everything will go back to normal. Ta-da! I think, am I looking at the sky? I'm looking at the sky. That's because I couldn't see anything. I'm looking at the sky. Okay, so we're back to normal. You can see everything here is normal. Alright, so what I usually do... I mean, those are things you can do. You can play with your field of view too. I forgot about this, but you can do this. You can do the default. I'm not sure. What does that mean? Let's try something. Alright. Let's try 140. This is going to be pretty big. I don't think it changed it for me. Is it because I'm not in first person view? Hold on. No.
I'm new here. Did you have anything you wanted me to do?
Not right now, lady. Not right
now. Thanks.
Okay.
Okay. So, maybe I don't understand which option I just selected. Yeah, that's probably the case. Like I said, I'm not as familiar with this one. So, field of view, maybe I should have chosen first person field of view. Because this usually, yeah, okay, that whacked it out. That's what I was expecting. I should have chosen that. So, oh, let's go to first person. See, it really changes your view. And then, okay, hold on a second. Let's do this. This will be funny. Oh, she didn't hold still. Hold on. Hold still. Oh, we're going to miss her. Anyway, it's all right. I'll still show you. It's not going to matter. I'm just going to show you a field of view. First person. Let's do 10. This is going to be like an extreme zoom on whatever is in our way. Ah, it's like extreme. But you can easily, again, remove these things. This should take care of it. Oh no, it didn't. Okay, they're messing with me. Hold on. Maybe we just have to go back to our defaults. Hold on a second. Alright, so world FOV, I think the normal, isn't the normal around 70-ish? So let's just put everything back to 70. I think that's pretty standard for Bethesda, isn't it? It's like 70 or 80. Yeah, that looks about right. And if I go back to third person, I'm okay again. I'm gonna pull her out a little bit. No, I didn't mean to do that. Get me out of that. It's one thing I hate about being in town. If you want to adjust your thing, it takes you right back into that. Let's go outside. We'll just go outside the edge of town. I just want to fix my view a little bit. I like it to be about there. Okay. All right. So anyway, where was I going with all this? Oh yeah. So anyway, what I like to do, because I'm probably getting a little long-winded, but there's so much you can do with this, and you just have to play around with the different options. And you'll notice there's options I don't mess with. I don't mess with the RGB option. I don't really know. I don't know that I really understand the idea. It seems to add a layer of color. Yeah, well, that's even what it says. But I'm not sure how that would be beneficial to me or what to do with that. Yeah, and this is HDR. You should only use these if you really know what they do. I just have to be honest. I don't really know what they do. So I don't want to mess with these. I mean, well, anyway, I just don't. And I don't know what the defaults are. If I knew what the defaults were, maybe then it would be okay. But what I do like to do is I like to come into cinematic options, and you've seen me do this before in Skyrim, and I'll turn up the saturation to get a brighter game. And I will also up the contrast a little bit. Now you notice it does affect her hands a little bit too, in the color and the color of the pip pad. But here you can see that, you know, it's saturated, and it's probably a little oversaturated, honestly. Fallout 4 appears to be more sensitive to saturation than Skyrim, because the saturation really works against you at some point. Like now, she looks way too saturated. So that's okay though. I mean, it's all in good fun. I haven't figured out the best way to use these options, the way to achieve what I want. You know, do I just do some brightness? Is that what I need? Maybe I need some brightness. Would that help offset the saturation? Or does that start whitening out the saturation and sort of negating it? I don't know. Anyway, you can play around with these settings and see what you like. I haven't found the settings I really like yet. I keep fooling around with it off and on, but I just haven't figured it out yet. So, just so you know, I'm still messing with it myself. So I'm going to remove all my changes and go back to just normal. Alright, anyway, that's display enhancements, and I don't think this is anything unusual. I think most of you probably are at least aware of the mod, but if you wondered what it did, if you're newer and didn't know, that's the kind of thing it does. You can use that mod. It shouldn't conflict with anything else. If you have something else that affects the saturation, it will override that. But there you go, display enhancements. And that's really, I think that's all there is to show for that. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.